With Christmas just around the corner, Germany's capital is decked out for the holidays. Glitter and glamour abound, like here at the Brandenburg Gate, on the boulevard unter den Linden, and on the Kurfürstendamm. A shopping tour along the festively illuminated streets is a must during the holiday season for visitors and Berlin residents alike. Berlin's top address for Christmas shopping is the Kaufhaus des Westens, or KaDeWe for short, Germany's best-known department store. The decorations on the facade are already enough to attract people. This year, Santa's little helpers play a starring role in the display windows. They help prepare for the holidays at KaDeWe's Christmas Workshop. It's part of the store's tradition to elaborately decorate its windows in the Christmas season. With more than 60,000 square meters of floor space, the KaDeWe is one of Europe's biggest department stores. Up to 180,000 customers come every day. About 40% of them are tourists. At this time of year, they're all looking for presents and Christmas decorations. Santa Claus will be in the middle of it all right through Christmas Eve. For many, a photo with him is an essential part of a festive shopping trip.
KaDeWe has a very old tradition, more than 100 years old. I myself am 800 years old. I've watched it grow from the very beginning. But that's a different story.
KaDeWe has many international visitors, and its Santa Claus now has fans all over the world. For many families, attending a performance of a fairy tale is an integral part of the Christmas season. Stories from Grimm's fairy tales are staged in 2 rustic wooden huts in the heart of Berlin. There are up to 5 different performances every day. Producer Christian Schulz and his theater group came up with the idea in 2005.
We conceived the fairy tales for children, and parents would come with their kids. But the later in the evening a performance took place, the more adults were in the audience. Now we stage even more performances for adults than for children. The Christmas season is a fairy tale time. We didn't invent that.
The repertoire includes world-famous fairy tales like Cinderella, Snow White, and Hansel and Gretel, the story of a brother and sister whose parents abandon them in the forest and who end up in a witch's house.
Nibble, nibble like a mouse. Who's nibbling here on my house?
The wind, heaven's kin.
The actors have their own interpretation of the fairy tales. But of course, Hansel and Gretel still has a happy ending. The performers always like to involve the audience.
You should ask my kids.
It was lovely.
I liked it.
Another German tradition is visiting Christmas markets, and Berlin has more than 60 of them. One of the most enchanting is on Gendarmenmarkt Square. It attracts some 800,000 visitors from around the world each year. Most everyone tries an original Thüringer bratwurst or Thuringian sausage. They're made in accordance with the recipe that's over 600 years old, with seasonings like marjoram and caraway seeds. Another specialty is mulled wine, made from heating red wine with cloves, cinnamon, and anise. Its unmistakable scent is a traditional component of the Christmas season in Germany.
For many people, part of looking forward to Christmas is going to the Christmas market. The year is over and people celebrate that in small groups with a delicious mug of mulled wine.
And Berlin is famous for the Christmas lights and decorations on the Kudamm. Until early January, the Grand Boulevard is transformed into a 3.5-kilometer-long sea of lights.